Hey everyone, it's been a few days since I played this game, so you're gonna have to forgive me if I don't remember all the minute details. I know the last thing that happened was, it was a lot of things. There was, well, my sister died, she came back to life, then we got that one guy, we almost unalived that guy by sending him to the TV world forever. And then there was, oh, and then there was Teddy too. He Nanako came back to life and Teddy disappeared or whatever. As a matter of fact, what did that just say right there? Will Nanako be alright? Then there's that what happened in Namatame's hospital ward. That's what I just said, the TV thing. The snow that started to fall and the fog that won't disappear. Oh, I forgot about that too. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. I also remember that I saved not too long ago because the game literally said, bro, there's going to be some drastic stuff. You can't turn back. Yeah, well, why am I here? I don't know. This.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
Yeah. It seems you've been summoned.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I can solve it.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
Excuse me?
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Margaret? Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
You gave me the opportunity to start walking.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
I actually remember that. That was in the hospital. Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need. If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right, together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
What was that noise? It seems that the car has stopped moving. Where are we?
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
Okay.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
That's pretty deep, man.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
No, don't worry, that's what I'm good at, is thinking and not acting. You can hear something in the distance. Those are some pretty deep things that they said to me. Oh yeah, it's always foggy now. What? Who is that? Who's... It seems you've been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. Someone's at the door. That's 2 rings. Oh, it's homeboy.
Teddy's missing.
Well, Yosuke found out. That's right, they were living together.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately.
He went to like some kind of foggy world or something. Kind of like what it just looked like where we were at with that car a second ago.
Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
In any case, you decide to go look for him. Yeah, dude, I think another subconscious reason why I backed off the game is, dude, it was getting too intense for me. Like, the game, it's just too good. I've liked the game way too much that I'm like...
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
I don't deserve to enjoy this. I think that's why I stopped myself.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Yeah, it's not really clear, but to us, the player, when Nanako came back to life, he just vanished and he was in that fog world. You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but he'll be back for sure. No use getting worked up. Let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now.
Yeah, I think my decisions, what I said to Yosuke during that TV incident with Namatame, I'm pretty sure that greatly changes the course of the game, like by a lot.
Plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location.
What?
We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
Nobody told me that.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san.
His victims, yeah. His supposed victims, yeah.
The documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them.
Yep, I agree.
After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted.
Yep, he was trying to save us. Remember that. Those were the words that he chose.
It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
You gotta love it when Naoto brings the vernacular on deck. Modus operandi. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Okay, well, we're actually getting somewhere.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Oh yeah, that's right. They gave him an alibi, but he didn't really have a reason to do it.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
I think he's just crazy.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Yeah, that was another thing that confused me, even this late in the game. How come bro was like freaking out having a panic attack, but his shadow was like clearly very conscious and aware of what he was doing? And he even, he said, I'm going to continue saving people. He had the word saving was in air quotes. Like, he knows what he's
Sane or
doing.
insane. Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean?
What do you mean by
I
that?
don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death?
That's, yeah.
He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
Yeah, bro, go save yourself. There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
Yeah, dude, there's still so many questions. Like, what is the Midnight Channel?
Something I've been wondering about for a while.
What is it, Yukiko? What is
When we
it?
first encountered him, he said,
He
"You're
said?
the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
That's a weird thing. Yeah, he did say that. And the girls, or the girls and Kanji, are in fact still alive.
So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too?
Maybe he meant you gotta confront your shadow self.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense.
Yeah, I swear I said that before, like, in the last video. That is kind of
And
contradictory.
another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
No, maybe you were cooking.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them.
Did he really, though? It could have just been... Nah, I'm gonna stop talking. I feel like Chie.
Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. See, I didn't think of a culprit, but I was thinking of maybe he got, like, brainwashed or something, or he's working for somebody, or somebody ordered him, or blah, blah, blah. Could there be something that proves this possibility? There's another dude out there? Could there be something that proves this possibility? The diary, the copycat murder, the warning letter, the alibi. Huh. What is the most suspicious thing? The diary was like all the targets. Mitsuo. Oh, that's a... Yeah, I literally forgot about that. That doesn't really make too much sense either. Like, he kind of just knew about the Midnight Channel. The warning letter... What was the last thing that was said? Maybe that warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
That's what I was thinking. The letter said something like, if you stop me, somebody's gonna die. I think that's what it said. But Namatame's saying he's saving people, which is different.
Let's review them.
You recall that the first warning letter said, don't rescue anymore. The second one said, if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed. Yeah, I mean, like, to us, that does sound like Namatame, but his words make it sound like he's saving people, which is
Yes,
kind of
that's
a
right.
different connotation.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
That's what I'm saying, and it's kind of... The math ain't mathin'.
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like
If the
Namatame.
killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Yeah, that's a very good point that even I didn't even notice that. He could have just said, I'll put them in. Interesting.
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame wrote it wrong. The letter wasn't for me. Namatame didn't write it. I don't think he wrote it.
Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
Don't even ask me who did it.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right?
Right.
If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
What does that only mean?
Dear God.
Dear God!
Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
And there's another person.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Well, hold on. That doesn't really explain his shadow self. That guy was just straight up evil looking.
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first 2 cases when the victims died.
I believe I could be wrong, but I think he said I failed to save the first 2.
If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did.
He had used his method twice and failed both times. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't really make sense. I don't think he's that stupid.
It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then
It was me.
it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
Maybe not.
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been saying the past 2 days. Like, this game's been hurting my brain. And I kind of like it. I never had to think this hard before in such a long time. You all work together to take another step towards the truth. If the killer is somebody that's been seen, I don't know who it could be. Oh, because that ranked up, that leads me to believe that I made the right choice with the whole TV thing back there. Because this opened up a whole nother social link all the way to 10.
Although, after what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan,
He's got a plan.
but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Hey, can we talk to this crazy guy, please?
Hey, this place is off limits.
I can't wait to see the plan.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
Oh, okay. This is a lot more deliberate than I expected.
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list.
Awesome.
I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes.
That's fine.
Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too.
Busy, he says.
This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Hadachi is always busy.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
It's probably our friends luring him into some kind of trap.
Well then, this works out.
Or
nicely.
not a trap, a diversion.
You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
It sounds serious, and we definitely didn't make this up.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Alright, I'm gonna have to most likely ask
Understood. Please be careful.
some very hard questions here to this man. I'll do my
I knew
best.
they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object,
Okay, what was it? What was this suspicious object?
so he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Alright, what color is my underwear? His eyes are so wide open.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you.
Give us the truth. It's okay, bro. You can go back to saving people. You just gotta answer the questions.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, There are many in this town who hope you are,
Yeah, we need somebody to blame, and you're an easy target.
but we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
You hear that, people? The truth. That's the whole point of this game, and I want nothing but the truth.
Huh?
It seems that he understands what you're saying. I hope he speaks English. What should you ask him? Alright, it's up to me, guys. I hope I don't throw. Did you kill those two girls? Who'd you throw in first? Is saving killing people? These are all excellent questions. Damn, but I can only go with one. I don't think I want that one. No. This is I want to know this one, but then again, this is a much more important one. Alright, fine. I'll start with this one. This is just, you know what I mean? Like, you're either innocent or you're guilty. Did you kill them or not? He said no!
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Whoa, bro's actually making sense. Okay, we're doing good. So, oh, I was worried for nothing. I get to ask these questions anyway. Who'd you throw in first? Nobody? Imagine if he says no.
Huh? Me?
Oh, no, he did. He literally said Yukiko, which was the first person that I went in to rescue. Okay, this interrogation's going fairly well. Is saving killing people? What do you mean by that? Probably not. No, it is not.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed.
Ah, okay. Okay, this is good stuff.
That's why I put them in there.
So he was protecting the party members.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her.
That actually would make sense because Yukiko was the first person that we observed on the Midnight Channel. We don't actually know exactly what went down with the first two, other than if you remember this far back, which I don't expect you to, but like the first time we're ever in there, we stumble upon a room which is believed to be where the First Lady looked like she unalived herself, which is kind of strange now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, because that wouldn't really mean that she got killed. It looked like she just, you know, she like jumped off a chair and did that thing.
And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Yeah.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, I don't think he's capping. I don't know what that shadow self is about, though.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
Is he gonna bring up the shadow?
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Alright, let me handle this. Who killed the first two? Why the warning letters? Why did you enter the TV? I'm imagining I can ask them all. Who killed them?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Why the warning letters? I feel like that wasn't even him.
What are you talking about?
It wasn't him. He's like, you guys are crazy. Letters? I don't do that. I just show up and kidnap people and put them in my truck. Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know.
You didn't know.
I never thought it would be that kind of place.
Huh?
As I thought.
You believe me?
He's making it sound like he's never jumped in there before. I guess that was his first
Did they
time.
find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you.
I'm guessing Mayumi's the name of the first announcer, actress. I get it confused.
We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Yeah, I actually really want to hear it. This should be a good one. Indulge me. I'm kind of excited. I have no clue how this is going to go.
All right.
Fasten your seatbelts, viewers. Okay, bro was just hanging out.
After my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge.
Sorry, I'm like the worst at this. Like, I always forget there's like 3 people. There's him, this Mayumi lady, and there's another person. Yeah, okay. He was having an affair with her, then what happened?
I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal.
Okay, it looks like he became an alcoholic as well.
And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties.
Looks like my suspicions were correct.
I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either.
Okay. And then
Mayumi, where are you?
I'm guessing that TV is going to turn on any second now.
She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on.
Okay.
I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that.
That's tough.
I lost the will and energy to do anything.
Okay, so he fell into a deep, dark depression.
Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me.
Rumor.
Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
Okay. And then, that's
All
her.
of a sudden, there was Mayumi.
Okay, yeah, and remember, this was before we discovered it, so this makes sense.
Mayumi? Is that you?
This is like when we first saw Yukiko and, all the others.
The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her,
Oh, he realized he could do that.
my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water.
Which probably blew his mind.
I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
Yeah, so it sounds like he's never been in the TV before. Interesting, then what? Oh man, that's
I
it?
was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane.
There's still more questions.
In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though.
Yeah, I know what broke
It
him.
was Mayumi being found dead.
Obviously. Imagine being this guy. That would be pretty scary. You see her on that TV, you stick your arm in there, you're like, what is this? And then she's just dead.
And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame is casting his eyes downward painfully. Oh, he didn't kill her.
Struck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night.
Yeah?
Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi?
Interesting.
I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help?
Calling for help.
That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead.
Maybe she watched it herself.
The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl.
Must have been Saki.
She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
He was thinking, dude, he was on the same thought process as we were.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body.
Huh.
And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
Well, yeah, that's what happens to us, too. It starts off blurry and then they become clear.
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, this is interesting. I think that's the girl. It's been a long time.
Agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
Alright, that's actually what happened with us and Kanji and Rise. It didn't go well, but we tried. Probably thought he was crazy. Yeah, she just walked off.
But that same night, on the TV...
What happened? What did you see? Did you see a shadow?
She looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain.
The shadow?
That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone?
I'm surprised he even got her phone number.
Come on! Please!
I think at this point in time, the individual in question, the victim, essentially, is already in the TV. Because I think he already saw her. So this time, she's in there. That's exactly what happened with us. It's too late now.
The next day, they found her dead.
See, with us, it usually takes a couple weeks before that fog shows up. But this guy, it was like next day, boom, gone.
I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done.
So now where it really gets interesting is why did he decide? How did he come to the conclusion of the Yukiko?
There
Like,
was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work. Not even my wife.
like, why would he think that stealing and kidnapping this girl would be a genius move and to save her?
Naomi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered. And the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes. From the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election.
Sorry, and just these names. These are two different people, right? Mayumi and Miss Yamano?
She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine.
Sorry, guys, I'm absolutely terrible with this, but he just met Mayumi. Okay, so that's the announcer. Okay, cool.
We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her.
Interesting.
She gave meaning to my life.
Yeah, those two have to be different people.
Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV.
Yukiko?
That was you.
Okay, now this is gonna
She'll
get
be
good.
kidnapped next and murdered.
Okay, that makes sense.
I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her?
Interesting. I thought he was gonna think of that.
What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it?
But, like, couldn't he have just thought that the killer already put her in there? Wait, no, that's right. No, because the last girl, he actually did find her in the real world after he saw her on the TV. So, okay, that does make sense.
The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again.
Which, he doesn't know that would not have worked out.
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind.
So his plan was to beat the killer. He wanted to kidnap her before the killer kidnapped her.
Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem.
What is the big problem? There's a lot of big problems.
If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably.
Oh, don't worry. We tried that too. It doesn't work. So he realized, okay, if I want to do this, it's I'm gonna have to take him by force.
It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought.
Why did he not ever think of calling the cops?
Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
Dude, he didn't have any time to think. Bro was freaking out. He was a drunk.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me.
Oh, never mind. My bad. He actually did call the cops. It didn't work. Which, I guess that makes sense. They'd be like, what the hell are you talking about, man?
I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
Yeah, you weren't. As a matter of fact, yeah, no, you weren't, no.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that was it.
Sorry, bro. Well, I mean, I don't hate you anymore.
When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
Ah, this is leading to the shadow.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
Yeah?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place.
Which is kind of ironic because he went to Heaven's Paradise, which was probably the nicest dungeon we've been to.
I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was.
Oh, that actually does make sense. Because if he saw Yukiko IRL, logically speaking, because he doesn't really have a lot of information to work with, that would make sense. He'd be like, oh, well, I threw her in the TV and she's fine now, so I'll just keep throwing more people in the TV. I mean, I get it, yeah. That makes sense.
I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
Yeah, you need Teddy to do that. Where's Teddy?
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us?
See us?
Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Juness?
That was him! I pointed that out. I'm not going crazy. He was wearing green.
I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered.
Ah, okay. He was stalking us.
But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty.
Yeah. Can't really blame you for feeling guilty.
But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself.
Yeah, once again, this is leading to the shadow.
I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
Wow, what a plot twist. I had a feeling he'd be innocent,
I
but
ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
I suspected he might have been innocent, but that, the stories just, completely coincide with one another.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
A hero complex. That must have been what the Shadow was talking about when we saw him on the TV.
I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
No, not all of this, actually. In a way, he kind of helped, because we are sort of narrowing things down. What's done is done. It's still unforgivable. I don't really know, man, because, you gotta think, I just said it, when he saw these people coming back to the real world, he just, how was he supposed to know? He must have actually thought it was a good idea, so it reinforced his negative behavior. What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that.
Yeah.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
That sucks, though. I mean, he's not a bad guy. I don't think kidnapping people is cool, but he did legitimately think it was working to save them.
Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger.
Yes, but if you think about it, kidnapping is probably not as bad as murder. He didn't kill anybody. He thought he was saving them from being killed.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly.
Yeah, bro, I don't even understand that. I thought he was going to explain that, but no, he's lost, just like us.
We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
That's actually what we were going to do yesterday.
I guess from your point of view, People did stop dying once you started saving people.
Yep, that's exactly what I said.
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their death.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
I'm such a joke.
It's just a big misunderstanding.
Sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's our plan. Well, then, unfortunately...
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders.
Yeah. Dude, how are we going to explain that to the police, though, at this point? You know what I mean? Like, oh... there's a TV world, you know what I mean?
There's another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
You've taken another step towards the truth. So many revelations are happening. Still have no idea what happened to Teddy, though. I'm imagining by the time...
Get out of here!
By the time we get to rank 10, we'll probably be at the final boss.
He's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
And like I've said, if it's an actual person, I have no idea who it could be.
Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
You know what I just thought of? Remember...
John looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
Sorry, I just gotta get this out. I think it was... I don't know if it was after, Mitsuo? Or, by the way, we should probably go question that guy, too. Because, you know, with the TV world and what does he know. But, after Mitsuo or, like, Naoto, I don't know which one it was. But we literally see somebody in the foggy night on the shopping district say something along the lines of, like, ah, damn it, not again. Like, I don't think that was Namatame. That's all I had to say.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out.
That's crazy.
Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
Not only is this whack, but Namatame's, you know, I guess kind of innocent. He's innocent of the murders, but I mean, he did kind of kidnap people, and he's gonna get charged, and it's not gonna be a fun time.
But it's been
for
over
him.
6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Honestly, I kind of doubt it. Tomorrow you'll all be going out to talk to people. We'll just finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit. Imagine if we find out literally tomorrow. I don't think we'll be that lucky. I don't even know where to start. I guess I can save. I was afraid the last time I saved because I saved after I made that important decision with the TV thing and not sending him in there. Dude, the game sets you up. Like, the first option in front of your face is to throw him in the TV. So you have to actively avoid that one. Today is the day the school was founded. So you have the day off from school. Oh, that's fun. Time to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. I don't know why. Like, oh, that's right. The music is so creepy right now. It's extremely ominous and unnerving. We'll start here at my house. Okay, I don't care about. Sure. Just give me. Yeah. Okay, that was useless. Alright, that's useless. Let's go to the shopping district. And we'll start here. Can I help you? About those murders, that incident last spring, I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Alright, well that was useless. Yosuke? Okay, well, let me interrogate this girl. What are you talking about? You explained the incident about Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Guys, I know I'm getting mad at myself now. Is Yamano and Mayumi two different people, or is it one? Whatever, I'll figure out. I'll figure out one of these days. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Haha. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? This fog has got to be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes. The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Bros lost it. Yukiko? Information on what happened before we enter the TV world. You know about that first murder? I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather information. Yeah, I'm trying. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. Well, with the fog and all. Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away. Kanji is such a real character to me. Like, he tries so hard to be rough and tough, but he was like... He was emotionally hurt because he didn't feel seen. It's funny because he literally physically wasn't seen because of the fog, but it kind of damaged him. Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guys she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. About the murders. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good. Now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. I think your idol likes me a little bit more than you. I've been asking about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Junes. But nobody has seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? Yeah, that's true. It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? We might just be spinning our wheels. What do these kids know? Bugs? Nah. Okay. So far, nothing. A little while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. Well, I mean, that kind of gave me something. About those murders. I can't remember anything from that long ago. By the way, have you found... No, dude, I don't care about your coal. Or call anyone suspicious? There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're that kid who's staying at Dojima's house. Okay, this guy was literally useless. Okay, so now I gotta start asking people for suspicious people. Have I seen any other weird people? Nope, I don't think so. Alright. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. I wonder where I can buy a gas mask. Oh, this guy's got one. You can ask him. Okay, nothing. Okay, that guy doesn't even say anything. Let's see if these people recall anyone suspicious. Alright, that guy is not really somebody you want to talk to. My friends, their dialogue does not change. What about this girl? No, okay. No, okay, so nobody in the shopping district can recall somebody suspicious looking. Let's check the floodplain. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anybody here. Maybe I can't figure anything out today. Nothing there. Recall anyone suspicious. Yeah, they didn't see anyone suspicious. We got a cat here. Wait, what? No. That's for a mission, but I don't have food or something. Yeah. Yeah, so nothing here either. I'll check outside my house again. But I don't think their dialogue's gonna change. Man, the atmosphere has just severely changed since this fog has stayed here and started marinating over the town for probably at least a week straight now, maybe even longer. Let's check Juness. Oh, Naoto's here. I think this is the first time I ever talked to her was in this spot. First, we should retrace our steps. Saki Kon... Oh, it is the same person. Oh, I'm so dumb. I thought it was two different people. Saki Konishi and Mayumi Yamano. Okay, I promise I won't forget it this time. It's been, you know, pretty much the whole entire game, but now I'll remember. Mayumi Yamano, okay. There should be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful, no matter how small. Whoa. Wait, hold on. We might have found something. Oh, now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? What? That's where I just came from. Wait. Remember when I said the whole, oh, even this place is covered in fog. Oh, okay. Remember I said the thing about at night there was that one guy that said, "Oh, damn it." I thought that was Namatame at first, but it might not have been. Okay, I don't think anybody here will know, yeah. Okay, let's just leave. Alright, we're gonna go back to the shopping district. She said her friends. I mean, I'll just look for a girl her age around here in a similar uniform. But I think I've already talked to everybody. Everybody that I can. Yeah. There's, nothing. Maybe I have to spend a day or something. What would happen if, okay, yeah, so I literally can't even, go ahead in time. Like, I have to get to the bottom of this. Because that thing right there, that, the shrine thing, will allow you to, you know, pass time. But, not this time. No pun intended. Yeah, not the bulletin board. Wait, what am I saying? So it should just be a girl on this street right here. What about you, crazy man? Nope. Oh, her. Wait, I've already talked to you. Oh, okay, now her friend is revealing that she did in fact see someone. Huh? Someone told you that I saw a suspicious person? Oh, that! You remember Saki, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me that that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. That's true. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. Yeah. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Okay. It doesn't look like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person. They thought that he was okay because he's older. Okay, so we kind of just... Yeah, we didn't really get anything accomplished. So, like, what do we do now? Wait, let me talk to my friends now. Their dialogue might change. No. Yeah, it doesn't look like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person. Well, what does that mean? Do I just give up now? I guess we could go to Juness and talk? Oh, no, I'm not done. You need to gather more information. You should walk around town and talk to more people. Alright. My bad. I thought I was supposed to just give up. Okay, so we'll do this again. I'm gonna walk down the street. Anyone suspicious? So when it's saying that you can't find any more information on a suspicious person, is that with the individual I'm talking to or just in general? I guess I'm going to find out. In case you haven't noticed, all these questions I keep asking are kind of rhetorical. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, so... Yeah, okay, I think they're saying I can't... I just can't do anything now. So I've already asked murders and suspicious people. That didn't do anything. So now what? What am I missing? Let me go back to that floodplain. Maybe somebody will show up here. This always happens, like when we had to go look for like some of the party members. Dude, I'd be like stuck and I literally had to burn time IRL. Or not IRL, but I mean in-game in the overworld. And I had to pass time so that new characters would show up in the world. So that I could advance my my path to finding the character that was stuck in the TV. But now when we're just stuck. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It doesn't look like you'll find any more information on a suspicious person, so what is there left to do? Let's go to the beach. That's a good idea at a time like this, right? Yep, I can't even goof off at the beach. You should return to Inaba. Oh, wait, you know, I could talk to those store owners. Is Okina Inaba? I don't think so. Wait, it has to be. I mean, look where it is on the map. Okina's right there. Okay. I'm gonna try and talk to those store owners now. You think Marie will help us in the velvet room? Talk. Okay, well yeah, he can't, well, this guy can't do anything. What about... No, okay. I know somebody here that can talk. Oh, that didn't help. Well, great. I don't know what to do now. And it's not like I have to really go out and about and, you know, beyond. Like, everything's just kind of right here in my face. Let me go check my house again. So, we obviously have ruled out the beach. There's literally nothing we can do there. Let's go back to my house. Yeah, I can't pass time. Yep, this person doesn't say anything. Okay, so that checks out. Nothing to do at my house. Can't do anything at the beach. I'm gonna go to this place. Probably not gonna be anything here, but I haven't really explored it, so I'll give it a shot. You can ask people. You asked about the incident that occurred in Inaba in spring. What about that? This was in Inaba, you said? It didn't stick in my mind. I just remembered something like that happening, that's all. I wonder why I love seeing a man in a nice suit so much. You know, like something you might wear at a wedding. And that's in purple. I heard you can get it from gold chests at a castle. I think that last part was nothing related to the story. I think that was just some, you know, tidbit information. What the? We're doing a taste test? Give me the red one. I swallowed it. Okay, yeah. Incident in Inaba. Oh, I think there was a report like that on the news. I don't remember much, though. Sorry if that wasn't very helpful. Well, I mean, the police station's here, so I'll go there in a second. An incident in spring. Did something happen then? I'm sorry, I don't remember. You'll have to ask someone else. Okay, what about these guys? I think I heard about it. Yeah, I think I saw it on the news. Or did I? Inaba, huh? I hear the steaks are great in Inaba. Okay, these guys are useless. That's not about a movie at all, bleh. Okay, I handed them tissues? Oh, okay, this, by the way, this girl's called a creepy girl. Yeah, she does know about the incident. But I just saw on the news, did the victim's ghosts appear or something? Ghosts? Hey, don't be rude. Sorry, we don't know anything. Maybe ask someone else. This is the last person here. Wow, I never heard about anything like that. Maybe I saw it on the news. Wait a sec. That just, it's a police substation, but no one's around. Is the officer on patrol? Maybe an officer is teleported to Inaba. I mean, that would be the best person to ask. Oh, it does say return to Inaba. My bad. So they are two different things. So high school is off limits, right? Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, so that's off the table. No beach. We went here. I guess we're gonna go back to the shopping district again. You got like a police officer or something around here? No, really. Dang, this is becoming more of a mystery than the actual mystery itself. Like, where do I go? Shrine? Again? No? Nothing here. You have to gather information. Try asking some of the nearby people. I've tried. They don't know. Okay, let's go to the floodplain now. I'm going all over this place. Okay. Hopefully there's somebody here. No, that guy's useless. There's nobody here. Oh, man. This fog is making me sick. I'm gonna go crazy. Oh, oops. No. So once again, nobody here on the floodplain. Yeah, nothing here. I don't know what to do. So we went to the beach. Can't do anything here. We just came from the mall. We talked to everybody there. Maybe, you know, I kept bringing up the fact, how we would see like a figure or something where it's like foggy. It was always like right here where I'm standing. So maybe it's right here somewhere. Hey, there was a guy here not too long ago. What is this? The store, okay. Yep, this guy's, yep, he doesn't like me. What about this store? No, can't talk. No, already talked to her. No. What about this place? What do you want to buy? Huh. Sure. Alright, well, if that didn't work, maybe this place? No, it's closed. Damn. You sure I gotta check somewhere? Like, you guys aren't going crazy, are you? Man, when I figure this out, I'm gonna feel so stupid. Yeah, I cannot progress. It's something that I can do. It's somebody that I can talk to. No. No. I mean, not that it matters. But, I don't think it'll make a difference. But, that scene where, Namatami was talking to her, it was right here. Is there something that I can find on the ground here? I don't think I've walked up to here yet. No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, I guess, the literal only location I can go to now that's left is Junes. Let's see what happens. Well, that didn't help. What? It just says you have gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. I didn't get anything effective right there. I think it... You probably just had to literally ask everybody every possible thing you could do. I must have forgot to ask her that question or something. Anyway, Chinese diner Aya, you met up with your friends after you finished gathering information. Hey, we've never been here before.